Welcome back to Thai Dreamer. Today's topic is the migrant workers from Myanmar working in Bangkok. Let's get into it.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Thai Dreamer. Living in Bangkok, you start to notice something. The person cleaning your hotel room. The staff washing dishes in the back of the restaurant. The workers on the construction site next door, up before dawn. Look a little closer, listen a little more, and you realize a huge number of them aren't Thai at all. They've come from Myanmar, the country right next door. And once I learned that, a piece of history hit me like a wave. Because centuries ago, it was the armies of Myanmar that destroyed Thailand's greatest city. And today, so many of their descendants have crossed that same border. Not as conquerors, but worked the hardest, lowest paid job in Thai society. This is the quiet, poignant story of how that happened. Let's talk about it with care. To feel the weight of this, you need a history. Back in 1767, the Burmese kingdom, the Myanmar of its day, laid siege to Ayutthaya, then one of the largest and richest cities on earth, the shining capital of Asia. After months, the walls fell and the city was sacked and burned to the ground. Centuries of art, records, and gold gone. It's one of the most defining events in all of Thai history. For generations, Myanmar was Thailand's great rival, the powerful neighbor to the west. So the irony of today is almost hard to believe. The people who once came as an unstoppable army now come quietly, looking for work, and often end up serving in the very country their ancestors once conquered. But history is not these people. And here's where I want to be really careful, because this is the important part. The men and women cleaning those rooms and cooking that food had nothing to do with 1767. That's ancient history, not their story. They are not the descendants of invaders. They are mothers and sons and neighbors who left everything behind for one simple universal reason: to build a safer, better life. So while the historical irony is fascinating, the human story is what actually matters. Let's look at why they really come. The truth is, most Myanmar workers aren't in Thailand by choice. They're there out of necessity. The biggest turning point came in February 2021 when Myanmar's military seized power in a coup. What followed was instability, conflict, and fear. For millions of ordinary people, safety and opportunity at home simply collapsed. In fact, a significant share of recent arrivals to Thailand say they left because of conflict, hardship, or discrimination back home. This isn't ambition. For many, it's survival. And then, there's the economics. Wages in Thailand can be several times what a worker could earn in Myanmar if they could find work at all. When your family is struggling and the country next door offers real money and relative stability, you cross that border. Anyone would.
Coffee.
And this isn't a small trend. It's massive. As of 2026, Thailand is home to over 2 million migrant workers from Myanmar. And if you count those who are undocumented, the real number is likely far higher. They are the backbone of entire industries. They work the seafood boats and processing plants. They pour the concrete on Bangkok's endless construction sites. They fill the kitchens, the hotels, the farms, the tourism jobs. This is hard, physical, often invisible labor. The work that keeps the modern economy running, but that few locals want to do anymore. Now, I won't sugarcoat their situation, because that wouldn't be honest. It's a hard life. The pay is low, the hours are long, and the work is tough. Many rely on a permit system, the so-called pink card, to stay and work legally. And those who fall through the cracks and end up undocumented are especially vulnerable, with far less protection. But there's another side to it, and it's important. For countless families back in Myanmar, these workers are a lifeline. The money they send home, remittances, pays for food, school, and medicine for parents and children across the border. There is a real dignity in that sacrifice. These aren't just workers. They are the reason entire families survive. And here's the part that completes the picture. This isn't a one-way street. Thailand genuinely needs them. Like many countries, Thailand has an aging population and a shrinking pool of local workers willing to do this kind of demanding labor. Migrant workers fill the gap. They are not taking the economy from anyone. They are holding it up. That's exactly why, in recent policy moves, Thailand extended work authorization for eligible Myanmar workers all the way into late 2027, specifically to keep the economy stable and address those labor shortages. The two countries, rivals for centuries, are now quietly, deeply dependent on each other. So step back and look at the whole picture. Two neighbors, once locked in war, one that conquered, one that fell. And now, 2.5 centuries later, their fortunes have turned in ways no one back then could have imagined. Bound together not by armies, but by economics, need, and the simple human search for a better life. To me, that's the real lesson. History humbles everyone. The powerful empire of one century becomes the source of the next century's laborers. Fortunes reverse. And though it all, ordinary people just keep doing what they've always done. Crossing borders, working hard, and sacrificing everything for the people they love. So the next time you're in Bangkok and someone makes your bed or serves your meal, maybe just remember, there's a good chance they carry a story far bigger than the moment. A story of history, of hardship, and of quiet, everyday courage.